G'day, g'day. Welcome to Tuesday. It's Jimmy Trades here for your daily dose of analysis. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day has gotten off to a great start. Let's go ahead and get on with the show. I need to firstly mention, unfortunately, due to some back-end issues, not of their own doing, but Ascetic Capital is pushing back their launch until the 17th of October. So I won't be running my giveaways until the official launch being the 17th of October. So stay tuned for that. I will keep you updated with any or all information as it comes to hand, but we're targeting the 17th of October for the official launch. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, let's head over to the calendar and check it out. Please remember to sub to the channel, like the video, and turn on that notification bell. All right, so today, no news Tuesday. So just an opportunity to remain patient and seek entries after New York Open. Simple as that. Just waiting and biding our time. Yesterday's PA was pretty average to say the least. The AM session was terrible. So no trades executed for me. I certainly didn't find anything of interest that met my model. So all my entry requirements. So I stayed away. So today, keeping with the same plan, just staying patient and looking to execute after open. If something presents, it needs to be crystal clear and something that you can see straight away. As soon as you look at the chart, you can see a pattern playing out. We don't want to force anything or force our opinion on the market. All right, let's head on over to the charts. All right, here we are on NQ. Now, hopefully, some of you amongst us were lucky enough to pick up this lovely London Unicron. Beautiful example of our entry function. So we have a sweep of our high time frame point of interest coming into the market with a bullish idea. At least I was bullish and I remain bullish. We see price sweeping our high time frame point of interest. So this was a series of hourly swing lows combined with the Asia session low. So a great grab of liquidity here, and then we get our stop hunt. This is our stop hunt here. It's always great to share examples of the unicorn model with you guys. So we see here the move through, and then we push higher. Okay. So this up close candle here is the highest up close candle before the leg that took liquidity. This being the leg here that took liquidity, that gives us our stop hunt. We then see displacement through the breaker, leaving an FVG aligned right here. Price comes back down and actually gives you 3 opportunities to get into this trade. So if you missed the first one here at 405, you got another 2 chances at 410 and then again at 430. Once it had its third tap at the breaker here, price ran away and easily achieved 2R. And if you were still holding, then you could currently be at a bit over 2.7R. You may also consider getting out of your position as we enter the end of the London kill zone. So a great example here of our unicorn entry model. I just wanted to showcase that. I didn't take this because I was actually cooking dinner at the time. So I did notice it before prior to going to cook dinner for the fam, but I chose not to put positions on the chart. So a great showcase here. And also this could be where we're looking at our reversal here moving into the remainder of the session today. So we would be looking for continuation unicorns if we're remaining bullish for today. And we'll move out to the daily chart in a minute and check that out. So if we are looking for continuation unicorns, then we'd want to be looking for, say, if this was an hourly FVG, we want to look for price to dip back into that, forming our model and then taking a move higher. All right, let's move on out to the daily. So we can see straight away price is still being unable to displace lower. Every time we've come down to this level here, we have this order block, this bullish order block sitting here. Price has been unable to push through. Today's candle so far, we see open low and looking for high close. We've already swept Monday's low and also Friday's low. And if we look at the wick of this candle here, right on 50%. Right on 50%. So we're going to want to see price as it pushes higher here. See how price reacts to 50% of the candle body and look for price to continue to move higher. We could also see Tuesday be the low of the week here. And if we do have Tuesday low of the week, that could be our classic Tuesday low of the week, where we see expansion higher throughout Thursday, and then we'd look for TGIF on Friday potentially. So just something to keep an eye on. So I'm going to remain bullish for NQ today. Moving to the hourly, we've broken through this consolidation. We could even potentially get a hourly unicorn here. So this being our breaker, these two up close candles here, we use both because they're consecutive. So you always use the consecutive. And if we get a close here on this candle and the next one leaves a gap here, that will be our FVG aligned with our breaker. Yes, it's choppy, but we may actually get that displacement and the hourly unicorn. We could also see here this being our change in the state of delivery. So bullish change in the state of delivery. We can then grab our standard deviations, and I would use this leg personally just because this is a manipulation leg here. You could also look at the Asia range and that manipulation lower. So we get this -2 to 2.5 of the Asia range aligned with this low resistance liquidity here, which is a really nice confluence for higher prices. We also have these relative equal highs here for a draw on liquidity. And I apologize if it gets very noisy right now, but it's absolutely pouring down here. I don't know if you can hear that through the mic, but it's torrential right now. Okay, so overall bullish on NQ. Let's jump over to ES. Similar to ES, similar to NQ, price has been unable to displace lower. We've continued to respect these wicks. We can't find a close below these wicks. We have potentially Tuesday low of the week. And I'll just be keeping an eye on the 50% level of the candle body from yesterday, seeing how price reacts once price does reach this level. So remaining bullish, targeting external. Having a look at the hourly. So we do have a swing high here, it's what I'm looking for. And we have a swing low, so low high, so we can use these as our breaker for the hourly. We also see that displacement here. So this could be a potential reversal. Change in the state of delivery. Stop hunt or high resistance liquidity. And then we have low resistance liquidity on the other side of price. Using the manipulation of the range, where you can see our -2, which is our, this -2 to 2.5 is our target region, is aligned with these equal highs. So good confluence there for higher prices to draw to these equal highs. And if we run from the Asia manipulation here, this initial low resistance liquidity aligns with the -2 to 2.5. So overall bullish for ES. Moving over to oil. Had a good run on oil so far. We have what I always consider to be a fairly strong reversal area, and it applies to the bullish version as well. So where you have in this instance for bearish, you have a swing high aligned with a bearish FVG, and we can see prices reacted to that level. So quite simply, I just look straight for bearish price action. We also have this bearish order block running through here that has been respected. Again, like price respected it here, we see the same thing happening here. So bearish for oil today. And we can target this internal area just below us. If we have a look at the current range, if we get a dip through, that would be into a discount of the range also. Jumping over to the hourly. And we do see here a change in the state of delivery. This is the very first moment in time right here. This is the very first moment in time we get a change in trend. So we're moving up, moving up. Then we get a change in trend. We see displacement through this level. We have this gap here. So this is our displacement. This sweep is into an important level. So that was the old high or FVG that we looked at on the daily. And we see price moving lower. High resistance liquidity. Look at this low resistance liquidity. We can run our standard deviations. I'll use this single candle for that. And the -2 to 2.5, which is our target region, is it perfectly aligned with this low resistance liquidity. So some really nice confluence here also to see oil move lower today. Jumping over to futures, that's Euro futures. And price is located in a bearish FVG. So looking for our price internal to external idea. Moving from this bearish FVG to this swing point. Bearish on Euro futures. Dropping down to the hourly. We have this large bearish FEG, so there's going to be a fair bit of work for price to push through that. Haven't quite tested the midpoint yet. Okay, we've come up. We haven't quite tested that midpoint yet. No. What am I looking for here? No displacement lower just yet. We do have all this low resistance liquidity here. We do have high resistance liquidity. So this could act as a really nice draw. But we do want to see price displace lower here. And if we can see that, if we can get a move lower through this region with some displacement, we could see this as a change in the state of delivery from this move higher. But we will need to see that displacement. We did see that here. We did see that displacement here, but that level was invalidated. So overall bearish, but still looking for price to displace lower here on our structure. Jumping over to gold. So gold does look like it's just gradually chipping lower. Price hasn't been able to close above the previous day candle. for a few days now. We had this back on Tuesday last week. So a week ago, since price was able to close above the previous day's candle. So what we could be looking for, price reaching into this bullish FEG here, which is in a discount of this dealing range. So that could be our potential target. Wonder if we have an SMT with silver. We do have the SMT at the highs here. So we could actually see gold continue to move lower. We can see that SMT giving us the idea or the confluence to bearish price action. We look at yesterday's candle, we can see price came up, respected 50% of the candle range of the body. So remaining, I think we'll stay bearish on gold for the time being. Price is currently resting in this bearish FEG. So it'll be interesting to see if price is able to respect that level and continue to move lower. Certainly not the cleanest price action on gold. Not something that would interest me at the moment, particularly. We do have equal highs here for a potential draw if you were to be bullish. And something else is this low resistance liquidity. We've just put in high resistance liquidity. So for me, this is too choppy and doesn't really align with my daily bias. So I'd be proceeding with caution. I want to see some continued movement lower here to be interested in trading gold at the moment. Dixie on the daily. Okay, so price did put in this bullish FEG. Now that we're inside this bullish FEG, then I'll be looking for price to move higher, so from internal to external. So bullish for Dixie. And the same game plan here for GBP from yesterday. We'll look for price to continue lower. Reaching for this external or potentially into this internal, into a discount of the range. Euro USD, currently located inside a bearish FEG, therefore we'll have a bearish bias. All right, guys. Let's wrap it up there. I'll be back tomorrow with the midweek market meetup, so that'll be live. Please join me for the live if you can make it. It's at 7 a.m. EST. Feel free to jump in there. Let's try and build some conversation during the live. I want to try and keep it fresh every week. If we can do something different, please let me know. We can always go through analysis, but if there's something in particular you guys want to discuss or have a look at, then let's chat about it in the live tomorrow. All right, guys, let's wrap it up there. Remember to sub to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Greatly appreciate it. We continue to grow, continue to help each other. Throw your comments below. I happily answer as many or all comments that come through. I really appreciate the engagement. So please continue to do that. Have a great Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow for the live. Bye for now.